Love is Blind is back with another season, and since this is an astrology channel, I thought it would be fun to go through the couple compatibility. Now, I have gone through all 6 episodes, so I will bounce around, but we'll keep it centered on one couple at a time. So I want to talk about AD and Clay. Now, AD is a main character big time for this season. Not only is she beautiful, she's got a body, but she gets through drama in the first episode because she's actually dating 2 guys, Clay and Matthew. And what we discover with AD and Matthew is a little weird, some weird stuff. So AD ends up with Clay. So what is the compatibility between AD and Clay? AD is a Scorpio and Clay is a Virgo. Now, I want to show you some aspects of Scorpio women that you will find. For example, when AD finds out that Matthew is lying on her and she speaks to the other girl, gosh, I cannot remember her name at the moment, the other girl that's dating Matthew, is revealing to her what Matthew has said. AD has the opportunity to reveal that Matthew has said the same thing to her. She has an opportunity right there to clear the air with the girl. But what does she do? She doesn't reveal her cards right away. She waits until she speaks to Matthew and then in a very indirect way communicates to the other girl what is going on. This is a very Scorpiotic thing to do because Scorpios are related to keeping things to the chest, holding their cards close to their chest. So AD has a strong emotional composure. She could go through something that would feel very over the top, but she maintains her composure. Now, Clay is a Virgo, according to the internet. Okay, so Clay being a Virgo man is going to demonstrate traits of being more particular and dissecting. So in the conversation with Clay and AD, where he starts off by saying he respects emotional connection, but he still wants to know how she looks like, that probably is his Virgo nervous system. Now, it feels very superficial, it does. And people who lead off of superficiality usually lack depth, right? Let's be honest. But when we're dealing with a Virgo, it could truly be about, I don't want to be with somebody who is sloppy. I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't look healthy, because Virgos are all about their health. Now, this actually turns AD the wrong way. She doesn't really like that Clay is being very specific about looks. And this is mainly because it's a bit of a cheater's game in a show where you're not supposed to know how each other looks like. So AD being a Scorpio shows that she wants emotional connection. This is a very important thing, especially to a Scorpio. And so AD also being a Scorpio is going to hold her cards close to her chest. She's not going to be as revealing as you see some other girls do in other situations where they're way more forthcoming. AD is not going to reveal how she looks like, okay? So Clay is really showing his ass, in this situation. Is Clay emotionally capable of handling AD, a Scorpio? I just don't see it. I don't see it happening because I see that Clay has a long way to go when it comes to developing in order to be intimate. When you're having fun, you could do these things, but when you're looking to commit to another person who has a mind and emotions, it's a lot harder. So this is Clay's dilemma. And you can see that he is very obsessed with health because later on, him and AD speak about if AD gains weight, right? If she gets pregnant or something like that, how will he handle it? And he basically jokes around that he would tell her to go to the gym, yada, yada, yada. The way that he says it is so disconnected, right? I was joking when I was watching it. It's like he's picking out chicken wings at the chicken spot. He's picking out women based off of body parts versus emotional and mental. Therefore, it's very difficult for a woman to be herself or be anything with somebody who only relates to her based off of her body parts. So This is ABCs of commitment, but it is clear as day in Love is Blind that we still have these issues. So Clay is practical. He could apply, he could change, he could exercise better his way of communicating. Virgo is a Mercury sign, meaning that it's a communication energy. But how he communicates is a big thing that he has to work on.